Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for Friday, the first day of March. The first day of March. If you've been with me anytime, then you know how I feel about new months and new years. This is an opportunity. We get a new chance. We get a new opportunity, a new gift to live into what the possibilities are. I don't care what happened all of last month. February is gone. It's gone. It's gone. And so we are wasting and throwing back in the face of God this gift of March if we dwell on on February. That's okay. He gave us a new chance. If you got open eyes and air in your lungs, it's a new opportunity for the possibilities. Good evening, Deb. And I don't know who else I saw, but thank you for all who are joining me. Good morning, good evening. And so I just want to come to you. I get I drink excited right at the beginning of every new month because I know that there are possibilities out there. I know that there are opportunities that, we get another chance, just one more chance with the new month. And so I've entitled this perspective, Capacity and Responsibility. And thank you again for all who are joining me. I just want to just remind you that we have to be willing to go after all that we want, all that we're talking about, all that still rumbles. Hey, mother, all that is still rumbling in our gut as we, even listen to me, even when we cannot articulate what the rumble is about, in your knower. And we all have a knower. You know in your gut that there's more and you should be doing more. You want more. You deserve more. You're better than where you are. And okay, we all know that. Two things that I want to just mention very quickly here this morning. Your capacity. It is our responsibility to increase, enlarge, to grow, to stretch. Hey, Mel, our capacity. That is my responsibility. I had a conversation with someone, a few conversations, but one in particular yesterday. As long as, and this is for all of us, this is not an age thing, this is not a gender thing, this is not age on either factor. You're not too young for this. We're definitely not too old for this. It's not an ethnicity thing. It's not a socioeconomic point. All of us can fall into this category. As long as we allow anyone to be our puppet master and pull our strings, all you got to do is say this, and she is going to go high to the right. Psh, man, just say this. Just even mention this, and he is going to lose it. As long as we allow anyone to be our puppet master, our capacity to receive more is still in development stage. It's still in the development stage. It is still our capacity to receive the more, whatever that more is limited. It remains limited to us as long as we have not grown our capacity enough to recognize our trigger points and be on alert for them, so that no one can come in and at will dictate your behavior, pull your strings, manipulate your emotions, because it means we have not grown up enough. We have not increased our capacity to receive it. And that doesn't mean, well, it just must not be for me. No, we have a work to do. And that lends and blends and leaks over into the responsibility part that I'm talking about. It bleeds over. It is this same analogy. I'm going to say something and see if you think this is, oh, wow, yeah, that's brilliant, or just straight up foolish. I'm a farmer. I own rich, fertile, nutritious soil. and I go in the middle of my field and I stand there and I lift my hands to God Almighty and I pray. And I pray and I worship and I dance and I sing before the Lord and I plead for a fertile, beautiful, luscious, lavish crop. And I don't plant one seed, but I'm praying. I'm seeking God. I am waiting on God. I am worshiping my God, but I haven't toiled and turned that soil over. I haven't dropped any of those seeds. I think most of us will believe, well, that's foolish. You did part one and you did not pick up the whole and do the work. That is the same way it is in our lives. In our life, you got to do the work. And as foolish as that sounds, and most of us would say, girl, that is so foolish. What? Really? Who would do that? All of us do that. Most of us do that at some points in our lives, at some seasons in our lives where we are waiting on things to happen. We are expecting things to happen. And yet we have not done the work to make them happen. And then we will let flow from our lips. It just wasn't meant to be. See, I told you everybody else can get what they need, and I'm the one over here. Remember her saying, move the stone and do the, yes, thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Eric. We have a work to do. Jesus said, move the stone. Don't worry about raising him from the dead. I'll do that. You do your part. We all have a part to do. I mean, if you want to stay along the biblical theme, Israel was promised. Those people were promised the promised land. They didn't have to build the houses. They didn't have to dig the wells. They didn't have to cultivate the land. All it was done for them. But guess what? They had to go in. They had to cross over the Jordan and do the fighting and receive it. And too many of us, we don't make that connection. There's a connection between what we want, what has been promised to us, what we are ready and hoping for, and our doing the work. And sometimes that work might mean go get that degree. Stop talking a good game about you the most qualified when everybody around you has the degree and you just talking about, but do the work. Go get the degree. Do the work. Start cleaning up your house. You want this beautiful house and your apartment is filthy. It stinks. Literally, you walk in and you need fresh air. You need a gas mask. Do the work. You want children that are doing things and they make you proud and they make the honor roll, but your mouth shreds them every day. You tear them down. You tear your spouse down. You tear your siblings down. But you want what other people have because they have such loving relationships and the families like each other and they get along and they vacation together and we can't even brush our teeth together. Do the work. Do the work. So our capacity for more is on us. We have to increase our capacity. We have to grow up. We have to demand more from ourselves. That's on us. And the responsibility for the work is on us. Yes, pray. Yes, worship. Yes, believe God. And then, because God collaborates with us in our own life, roll your sleeves up. Get out of your fancy Chanel suit, your St. John's, put on some overalls and some boots. You got to be in the right equipment, bring the right equipment, and do the work. Do the work. So this is just a reminder, and it's applicable to all of us. I don't care how high you've reached on the success ladder. All of us fall into this trap at times, at some point of sitting back, allowing people to puppet master us or our emotions, our relationships. Again, thank you for all who are joining me. And then we will say, I knew it wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. I tried. And I just, and yet we're still just standing in the field looking up and waiting We have all the material. It's all there. We have to increase our capacity and do the work. We do, Mel. We do. We just have to. And phenomenal blessings to the conference this weekend. To you. And so that's just my reminder. Please, let's not get discouraged in thinking that the more is not for us. It is. It is. If you still got the rumbling in your gut, it is for you. We just have to grow and increase our capacity to receive it. Okay? And as long as people pull your strings, we got more growth to do. Okay? And the responsibility belongs to us. Roll our sleeves up. You can get back to your Chanel suit after the work is done. Okay, that is my offering to you today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing and helping to spread the word, to impact as many lives as possible, to help us remember and to know that, yeah, it's for you. It absolutely is for you. Standing there spinning our wheels, that's wasting time. You're right, Pat. We ain't got time for that. Okay, so until next time, make it a fabulous Friday. Enjoy your weekend and take real good care of yourselves. Mwah.